Hello everybody and welcome to another channel update. I'm here in my little studio just to do something slightly different visually for the channel update. And it is a bit of talking heads, but there'll be a couple of elements in there I want to put in to try and see if we can maybe spice up the video a bit more than just being walking and talking and roaming. I will be going through the usual stats and going through the bits and pieces of what's went well, what hasn't gone well, and what's coming up in the next 6 months as well for the channel. Let's start off, as we usually start off, with the number of subscribers for this year so far. It started on 522 and it currently is sitting at 536, which means there's only been 14 new subscribers in 2026 as of the 29th of June 2026. That's not ideal. It's a bit of a slower start, but then again, I think last year, maybe because it was a bit more regular through the TV series running and the first impressions for Doctor Who, I was able to maintain the numbers that I got the year before, even a little bit better. I think this year's probably the first true reflection of the fortnightly uploads, because it has been basically every 2 weeks, every second Sunday, more or less, for the last 6 months. So it's probably a reflection of that I'm getting about half the subscriber base. But the views are pretty strong and they're still holding up considering the videos and the content I've got. Let's go through the strands that I have released over the past few months and mention all the videos and how they've done and performed. Now, you are probably aware by this point how I deal with this. What I tend to do is I tend to do a ratio system. So basically a percentage of the subscribers have to watch the video to be rated a certain level. So if it's less than 5% of the subscriber base watching the video equivalent, within the first 4 weeks, it will be a poorly performing video. Anything between 5 and 10% is okay. Anything 10 to 15% is good, and anything 15% and above is excellent. Spoiler, there are no excellent videos this year, but there was one that got very close, and it is the High Rider, and is currently doing quite well in views overall. But for the first month, none of the videos this time have done better than good. Let's go through each of the sections. Let's start off with the childish one, shall we? Let's go to Kidstructor. There has so far been only one Kidstructor, and that is the Singing Kettle with me, Seamus and Fraser.
Spout, handle, lid of metal. What's inside the singing kettle?
Oh, did Jamie? That actually did okay for its first month. It's sometimes Kidstructors can be quite a good banker. Sometimes they can be a bit slow, and this one seems to be a little bit slow. It's doing decent views now. It's got decent views afterwards, but it was on the high end of good, but it wasn't quite excellent. It is currently the best performing video of the year in regards to new views, but for the first month, it did good. It didn't do brilliantly. It's probably about average for a Kidstructor video. This year has seen the return of teamstructor. There's effectively been 4 videos related, 2 live streams and 2 clips of the live streams. The first one, regular for 10 years, that did okay in January. And the EK electric trains actually did better views-wise in the first 4 weeks than the original. But yeah, overall, they both did okay, those two. The 20 years YouTubing, which I did with Fraser in April, that did good views. High good views, not quite excellent, but almost.
Jamie highlight was when we were watching Kidstructor, and it was Huxley Pig, and it was
California Creamy.
It was the drag.
Oh,
it was the dragon. He goes, "Will we please follow your leader?"
Yes.
And Jamie creased, and he would not stop laughing for like a good 10 minutes.
I did put a Kidstructor clip in in the last live stream with the family nest and the plop.
Oh, the plopping.
The plopping bit, but I only did a wee clip of that because of the nature of...
Well, maybe we'll convince Jamie to come on a road trip to East Kilbride. It's only 28 minutes in the car.
And the unboxing of Doctor Who The Collection Season 21 also did good views as well. So that seems to be the better traction of the 2 Streamstructors this year. There isn't a plan to do any Streamstructors more for the rest of this year. but there could be a possibility of it, we'll see. But at the moment, no, there's nothing more. Going back to Kidstructors, there is 2 more Kidstructors due this year. Come Outside, which is due in August, and there is another one at Christmas, and Fraser and I are already making arrangements to film another set of Kidstructors for the foreseeable future. One of that means that obviously there's still one of the Kidstructors we filmed with Jamie and Fraser last year that hasn't come out yet, and I've actually managed to get a situation where I could bring that out, so that might be a Kidstructor that comes out next year, but it's not coming out just yet. Let's have a look at the vlogs. There's been 3 vlogs so far. We have the Hunterian Museum, which is done okay. We've done Bodoku Castle, which is done okay as well. And currently Carnarvon Castle. It's only in its first week, just over. It's not far off being okay for its views.
No, it's a little bit more serious. This one's really cool. You know, like...
But they just wipe their feet, vlogs. They tend to wipe their feet. There's not really any big outliers or big zeitgeists that happen when it comes to vlogs. They tend to be just like that. They just tend to wipe their feet. They tend to be okay. And for Deanstructor Reviews Doctor Who, it's been looking okay with the videos. They've all kind of done well. The best one of the year is Warriors of the Deep. That's done okay views, and it was close to good views in its first 4 weeks. The one cast member that I hated, I didn't like them. I liked all the others. They work well as a crew and a team. Is Ingrid Pitt, who plays Solo. Now, I understand Solo was supposed to be a male Doctor, but then it was decided Pennant Roberts would put Ingrid Pitt in. Total miscast. The Angels Take Manhattan has done okay. Dalek's Master Plan, the Redux, the redo, has done okay. That was obviously off the back of the 2 missing episodes being found. We then have Colony in Space, that has done okay. And the latest one, Fugitive of the Dragoon, is currently doing okay and seems to be developing into quite a decent little video. Then we have the extra Doctor Who content, which is the unboxing the TV movie Blu-ray. That has actually done good views as well. So it's been quite a nice little balance with the channel videos. They all seem to be wiping their feet considering it's fortnightly. Just one additional element I want to add on here. I forgot about the video I did a couple of weeks ago about the cancellation of the Christmas special. That actually has been the best viewed video so far. That has actually fell into the excellent category. But I forgot all about it because it wasn't in my stats. So I need to add that into the stats. But yeah, there has been an excellent video this year. I'm wrong about that. And that seems to be working for me in regards to having fortnightly uploads. It seems to be a good manageable way. I currently have all the content recorded for up to the end of August. I'm in the middle of editing the Kidstructor for August, Come Outside, so that's the next one that's coming out. That will be one coming out in August. But yeah, there's going to be Who Month again in November as always. There's going to be basically Doctor Who content from the middle of October through to the beginning of December. And the year finishes with the Doctor Who review and the Kidstructor. So yeah, it's looking steady. This is definitely going to be the year of more or less fortnightly videos. Last year we had kind of flexibility with that with the first impressions, and with Doctor Who not actually coming back for broadcast this year, there's not really any first impressions impression. Looking forward though, will it be the same in 2027? Will I continue to be fortnightly videos? At this point it's up in the air. It's possible that I might even reduce down even further the upload schedule because personal changes and personal life are getting more and more encroaching. I am managed to keep the schedule fortnightly, but if other changes happen, as they might very well, you might know more about that by the channel update in January, it's very possible that they might be down to maybe even 3 weekly or even monthly and just reduce the schedule completely down, but still keep a hand in, but just maintain a level that's manageable for my current social circles and current life. Because remember, when YouTube started for the regular uploads back in 2016, this was really my big hobby. But other things have come into play since then, relationships, other social groups, other items, and things have changed. So, you know, life reflects it. It doesn't mean I wouldn't go back to fortnightly or weekly videos in the future, but for now, it is definitely going to be maybe a little bit more less regular, but still going to try and maintain to get at least 3 every 3 months anyway, minimum. I'll quickly go over the schedule for the next 2 weeks of what's happening with the channel for July and August. You've got the channel update today, of course, at 4 p.m. GMT. Then in 2 weeks' time, on the 19th of July, we have the review of the Twin Dilemma. Very controversial classic series story. What was my rating of it? Is it the worst rated story, or does it have a bit more sympathy from me? You'll need to wait to find out. And then the 2nd of August at 4 p.m. GMT is the Matt Smith story, Cold War. And then on the 16th of August at 4 p.m. GMT, we have Come Outside, the Kidstructor with Fraser and Seamus. And then on the 30th of August, we will have Llandudno and the Great Orme, my second video from the Wales trip I did last year. There's one more to come with that, and that's Port Meriam, which comes out in a few months' time. Yeah, so there's quite a bit coming up in the vlogs and the videos and the channel, and please stay tuned. If you like this video, please like it, share it with hashtag teamstructor, and if you like the channel as a whole, please hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you know when a new video comes out. General, new video every second Sunday at 4 p.m. GMT. Yes, that's the situation at the moment for the videos. Hopefully, I will join you in 2 weeks' time with my review of the Twin Dilemma. Until then, guys, thanks so much for watching, and you know what? I shall see you then. See you later.